Hello everybody, thank you for joining me today at the showground here at Don Amott Leisure, Kingdom in Hilton. My name's Mark, but you already know that. Today I'm going to take a few minutes of your time and show you around a brand new vehicle for 2021. It's the Auto Trail Expedition 67. So it's a van conversion. It comes in this stunning metallic Nero black, which is the standard colour. All of our 66s and 67s that we have ordered are in the same colour. It's on a Fiat Ducato van. And this one is a 2.3 140 horsepower manual vehicle. Couple of features that we have added to this vehicle that aren't standard from the factory. One is the alloy wheels, so you've got the upgraded wheel pack on ours, and the thing that isn't standard is the cab blinds. So we have added passenger, drivers and cab blinds to the package for this vehicle as well. There is a little bit of a cost, but we just thought it would be better to have them rather than not. It just gives you a little bit more privacy and a bit of a sharper look. So travelling down the driver's side of the vehicle, you'll see it's got onboard LPG, hookup point, and it's an integrated flush for your toilet cassette. So your flush system is all in the same plumbing as the water system. Going round to the back of the van. Really big barn doors, lots of access, and it's not really high chassis, so you may need a small step to get in the back from the back doors, but there's access from here as well into a couple of storage cupboards which are underneath the sofas. I'll show you more about that when we go inside. So going around down the passenger side of the motorhome, you've got your fridge vents and the filler for the onboard water tank. Nice and easy for a big slide door and access into your habitation area. So you will see, Wendy, if you want to jump inside to the motorhome. First we're going to take a look at the cab. So specification wise, this vehicle doesn't come with a radio, and it has air conditioning and cruise control and a 6-speed manual gearbox. So unfortunately this vehicle doesn't have Bluetooth, but it is what we would say an entry-level vehicle. So it's kind of, you could imagine it for being a new couple or a small family that's new into the motorhoming scene, that's not really done it before. It's enough to get you started and give you the feeling of really enjoying what motorhome is all about. It's a 4-traveller, so you've got your dining area and you've got the 2 seat belts which are forward facing, driver's seat belt and passenger seat belt, but it's only a 2-sleeper, so this doesn't convert into a bed. But the area at the back, Wendy, if you want to spin round, the 2 sofas, they will pull together and turn into a double transverse bed. And you can see on the floor, there's a port there for standing a table as well. There's also power in the rear of the van, and there's also vents in the rear from the blown air heating system. So there's plenty of storage, and you've got your 12-volt lighting system as well. And you've got great size cupboards, so there's enough room for your clothing and your belongings and bits and bobs that you might take away with you. Again, speaking of storage, you've got a good sized cupboard above your fridge, and your leg is in there for the table, and there's also a fire extinguisher on board there. The fridge freezer is a 3-way fridge freezer, so this will operate off the gas, your 12-volt leisure battery or electric hookup. Moving slightly further down the motorhome into the kitchen area, we've got a great size sink, running hot and cold water, and a 2-ring gas hob, so there's one large one and one smaller one. And you've got your grill, and that's a great size grill as well. Your control systems in your habitation area, you see these strips, this is all LED lighting, and then you've got your control panel for all your internal and external lighting, the water pump and the heating system, and then you've got your controls there for your blown air heater and the water heater. A little bit of storage above the cab, and then spinning around going into the toilet bathroom, you can see it's an all-in-one wet room. So there's actually a little device in the middle of the shower curtain that wraps around and opens it out. So if you were to stand in there, it would mean that the water wasn't going all over the toilet and leaking through the door, because the actual door frame is raised so it's higher than the lowest point of the shower, so water won't be able to escape. It's a really nice, good sized van for a starter vehicle. It's ideal for families of two that want to have that little bit of separation between the sleeping and the dining area. It's nice as well because if in summertime you can have an external like living area like an awning if you've got your own setup, and it'd be nice to be able to take a couple of friends and they'd have an area to sleep. So if you imagine if you went over to the continent in summertime, as long as we're allowed to, then you can have a couple of people sleeping outside, a couple of people sleeping in the van, and just really enjoy your holiday experience. I think they've done a great job this time. It's brilliant, it's a good size, it's only 6.36 metres long and it only weighs 3.5 tonne. So you don't have to worry about having the C1 entitlement on your driving licence, and road tax is only £270 a year for your renewal. We've got it, it's here to view. They're available to order going into 2021 and we've got plenty on order. Give us a call if you want any more information. Thanks for your time. Merry Christmas everybody.